Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Hunter x Hunter 2011 episode 59 review. So before I get started, I do want to say a few things. The first thing is that, as you can see here, there is a change of setting. I am now back in Long Island for the holidays, and I could not post the Hunter x Hunter episode review 2 days ago like I wanted to because of flight planning and Christmas planning and yada yada yada. So I could not do so. That's number one. Number two is that now that it's the holidays, this gives me time to actually focus a lot of my spare time on video making, and this gives me a lot more opportunity to actually distribute more Hunter x Hunter material. Meaning that now that the holidays are here, I'm going to be able to actually start doing a few Hunter x Hunter discussion videos, which I really want to do because, they are Hunter x Hunter material. And Hunter x Hunter is one of my favorite shonen of all time, rightfully so. So I'm debating on whether or not I'm debating on whether or not the first discussion should be Nen related or Dark Continent related. But the problem here is that if I were to do the Dark Continent, then it would be like a lot of spoilers for the guys who only watch the Hunter x Hunter anime and have not read the manga. So it's kind of like fuck, because I really want to do, I really want to do the Dark Continent shit. But again, the problem here is that a lot of people don't follow the manga; they follow the anime. I mean, like a majority of Hunter x Hunter fans that I know of follow the manga, but for the anime guys, it'd be kind of unfair, So, fuck. I don't know, man. But basically, at the end of the day, the main thing here is that now that I'm in holidays, we have vacation, we have free time on our hands here. That free time can be used to make Hunter x Hunter discussion video. That simple. And that's pretty much it. So, that being said, once again, this week's episode, Hunter x Hunter 2011, episode 59 review. Look down in the description below for the link to this week's episode of Hunter x Hunter. Now, that being said, the opening and the ending, alright? Yeah. Can we please change the fucking song? Like, seriously? Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously? Like, the animation was changed. And the thing here is that when you listen to the song, you can fly again, all that shit. Well, the thing here is that it looked, at the beginning of the opening, it looked really out of pace. Like, it looked really out of pace with the actual lyrical song. And it's kind of like, can we change the opening now? I mean, at least the audio, because, this shit, like, fuck. Like, I'll be really mad if they sustain this audio for, like, for the entire Greedon arc. I really would be, because, like, let's change this shit, man. Seriously, let's fucking change it. Goddamn. Let's fucking change it already. Let's change this shit. Please. Mother of God. Mother of Jesus, Mother of Neptune, change it. But the ending song, I like the way it starts off. Like, that was real nice, real smooth shit, man. I like that. That was nice. That was smooth, man. The endings of this anime are fucking beautiful. They are fucking beautiful. The first one, which was like a punk metal thing, it was really nice. The second one, really, man, hunting for your dream. I like that shit. And this one, the way it starts off is mad. I like that. Very smooth, very nice. So the endings, I have no complaint whatsoever. None whatsoever. But the opening, Mother of Jesus, change it. Mother of fucking God. If God is a mother, please change it. Please fucking change it. Because it is, now, I like the opening song, but right now, it's getting on my fucking nerves. It really is. Yeah, it really is. So, that being said, alright? This one, basically, in a nutshell, is Kurapika and Gon now training in order to sustain their Hatsu, their special techniques. They are now taking the leap. They are going forward. They are proceeding forward in their Nen training. And we now see them mastering specific techniques that are designed for their Nen category. Gon, of course, being an enhancer, and Killua being, of course, a transformation. Now, the thing here is that Gon was struggling, right? Gon was struggling a lot, and he wound up going. At the end of the day, he talked to Kurapika. Well, Kurapika came in, and then he talked to him about being, his master, but that was a fail, obviously. And he talked to Wing, and Wing said, you know what? Since you talked to Tetsugeta, and Tetsugeta is the guy who told Gon and Killua, yeah, your Ren fucking sucks. So you guys know, all right? You guys can't come to the Grion game, because if you do, then you'll be slaughtered, like that. But he speaks about how, well, why don't you show Tetsugeta everything at once? Show him what you can do. You know Ten, you know Ren, you know Zetsu. You know what you need to know. And because you are an enhancer, the enhancer class out of all the classes are the most well-balanced combatant class. So you have the ability to show your true strength by combining Ren, Ten, and Zetsu. And Gon, after a lot of deliberation, because Gon is exactly the brightest guy in the world. He figures out, wait a second. He remembers Gyo, where in Gyo you condense the Nen into your eyes. He figures, why can't I do the same thing for other parts of my body? And that's what he realizes. He can use that same function in his fist, which will develop his signature technique, which I will not spoil for you. But yeah, that there is his key primary technique. He focuses the Ten, Ren, Zetsu in his fucking arm, and he just cocks back. Oh man, I can't fucking wait for the Chimerian arc. Fuck. All right. And then so that's Gon's thing, right? Killua takes a more unique approach with actual electricity training, because he is remember that Hisoka. There we go. Hisoka. Hisoka. He's a transformation type, just like Killua. Okay, Hisoka, his Nen can transform into an elastic, sticky substance, which he calls Pansy Gum. Well, Killua is now taking the more electricity approach, where he is now going to transform his Nen into actual electricity and utilize that. So that's and plus you have to remember that since his childhood, as a means of torture or punishment, he has been electrocuted multiple times for a long period of time. So he is very, very used to actually, utilizing. He's very used to actual electricity shocks and yada yada yada. So he figures, why not actually use it to my advantage and actually try and master electricity. So that's good. So now we see character progression in both Gon and Killua when it comes to their combat scheme. Not only that, but we get introduced to a character called Tetsugeta. And Tetsugeta is a very key character when it comes to the overall Greed Island arc. He's very key. Very key, alright? As is Batara, whatever the fuck his name is. Batara, he's the one who buys all the Greed Island shit. He buys all the games, the memory cards, with the exception of the memory card that Gon already had. And he is actually getting hunters or people who know Nen to actually go inside the game and complete the game for a specific reason. And that reason here is, simply put, love. Because he says here at the beginning of the episode, he says, I'm buying the games because of love. And he will get more into detail later on as the arc progresses forward. Like, you'll find out why that is the full-blown case. Why love is the case. But the thing here is that Batara, he has all this fucking money. He has so much fucking money. In fact, like, when you see, because after this training thing, like, you should see Batara buy like a shit ton more Greed Island console games. Well, he has billions of fucking dollars. Billions. It's just It's not even funny, man. He bought like 8 of those shits. I like 8 or 11 of those Greed Island game consoles. So, but one was stolen. That we see, it was stolen by the Phantom Troop. It was stolen by Sphinx and Phaeton. Sphinx and Phaeton, they're like, we're bandits, all right? Fuck the screening. We're bandits. We take shit, all right? We're takers. That's what we do. And they wind up killing off a few of Vira's men, and they steal one of the Greed Island consoles, and then they go back to the home base, and then they hop right in. They just hop right in. And so Sphinx and Phaeton are now inside the Greed Island game. And their goal, well, we'll see as the arc progresses forward. And pretty much the episode started off with the whole entire auction itself, where we see them actually progressing and actually buying the, well, not them, but, you know, when we see Batara and Killua's older brother, his name escapes me. But basically, we see them actually buying the bidding for the Greed Island game, where in which Batara actually buys the game himself. So, but yeah, like the lady explains how there's already NEN users, there's already people inside the game right now, and how the game itself or the console itself cannot be destroyed when someone is inside the game because it's protected by a NEN aura. And you know, once you're in there, you can escape by beating the game or by other means. Like there's actually, you know, fuck it, all right? No, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, so fuck it, all right? You'll see, and that's pretty much it. Now, if you're wondering who is the female character that you guys see, for those of you guys who don't read the manga, the female character that you guys see at the opening, she is a key character in the sense that she becomes the, you know, she's a key character. She's a key character. I'll leave it at that. That simple. And, oh yeah, and one last thing. Before the actual bidding started, before we actually go to the auction, Kurapika awakes from his slumber, his fever, which apparently he was out for like 2 days. And he talks about how the situation, he asks Melody, what is the situation at hand here? And Melody reveals to Kurapika that Squala died, Eliza was in pure shock, and she was completely distressed, depressed, and she was, you know, like you couldn't go up to her and talk to her at that point in time. They're very simple. And the state of Eliza was so shocking that Nosferatu's daughter, a girl who is very self-centered, who wants what she wants and always tries to get what she wants, she saw her in that state and she decided, you know what, let's go home. So now Kurapika is going to leave this arc. This is where, see, you know what, fuck it, spoiler, right? At this point in time, Kurapika becomes completely irrelevant to the story. It's like not even funny, alright? Like this is gonna be like the last time. Well, no, not the last time. But right here is gonna be like one of the last few times we're gonna see Kurapika involved in the actual story. At this point in time, the Greed Island in the Chimera Ant arc, Kurapika is completely irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. So I'll leave it at that. So I'm done. The rating overall is gonna be, it was good. It was a good episode, it really was. Again, when it came to the character progression of Gon and Killua, when it comes from a combat standpoint, it's there. We have the introduction of two major characters, Batara and Tessagera. At the same time, we have, and at the same time, we now know that the ring that they have that came with the game itself, the game console, and the memory card and the or whatever, you know, like the actual ring itself. Well, it's actually very important for the overall game itself. And a few things here and there that were somewhat important, but not really. Like Squala's death being revealed and yada yada. But whatever. Rating is going to be good. And I'll see you guys later. Be sure to, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace! Have a nice day.